This video is question and answer. The question for this particular video is, should I relocate before I find a new job, or should I find the job and then relocate? This is for folks who are looking for a new job or a new opportunity, specifically in a new city, a city different from the one in which they are living now. In this video, we'll cover this topic. My name is Adam Ross Nelson, and I'm a data scientist. Overall, this channel is for professionals who are looking to enter or level up in data. If you think that content will be useful to you, hit subscribe and also hit the bell button so you will find out when new videos become available. The scenario here is you're a professional and you're looking for a new opportunity in a new city. And you're specifically looking for a new opportunity in a specific city. So maybe you live in upstate New York and you want to move to Boston. Or maybe you live in Southern California and you'd rather work in Portland. Or maybe Seattle. Another scenario, maybe you're in Minneapolis or let's say Iowa and you want to go to Chicago. How do you present yourself as a viable candidate to employers in those cities who are so far away from where you currently live? Well, this is a tough question for a lot of professionals. One of the things I'll point out is that a lot of the folks that I work with happen to be current or former college university professionals. College university professionals know what it means to conduct a national job search. College university professionals know what it means to conduct a national search, even for entry-level positions and certainly mid-level positions. We also know what it's like to be invited for an interview all the way across the country, and many of us have had job-related relocations across the country. For folks who work in other industries and other sectors that are potentially less accustomed to having professionals relocate for work-related reasons, we are here to tell you that a professional relocation across the country is manageable. And it is something that should not hold candidates from applying for jobs that they think they'll be good at. And I believe it is also something, if you're a recruiter or a hiring manager and you're seeing this video, it is also something that I believe should not deter you from looking at candidates who are further away. Nevertheless, it can be difficult to persuade recruiters and hiring managers that you are a viable candidate if you are far away. So what are your options? Well, the first option is to begin building your network in your target city. Some advice on LinkedIn frequently says change your LinkedIn location to your target city. This has, of course, pros and cons, and it's a personal choice. I generally don't recommend either for or against that particular strategy, but I work with a number of folks on a frequent basis who use that strategy, who will list alternate locations or they'll list desired locations as their actual locations on LinkedIn, and I have yet to see it backfire in a damaging way. So that is one option. Build your network and start establishing your identity as someone who is located in your target area. The next thing you should do is you should start applying for positions. Start applying for positions in your target city and start building your network that way as well. Just the act of applying for positions can be an effective way to building your network. If and when you get screening calls from recruiters or hiring managers or even calls for interviews, be sure to be upfront and be honest about your location and about the potential to relocate. Don't make it about compensation for the relocation or reimbursement for the relocation. Just be honest about the relocation and make that into a conversation. Make sure that you can find ways to instill trust in the recruiter's mind or the hiring manager's mind that you can manage this move successfully and that you are dedicated to taking your career to the next step in your new location. There are some other options as well. If you become impatient or for some reason are unable to wait for an opportunity, for an offer to come along, you can go ahead and relocate to your new city. Relocating to your new city before you have a job, of course, has risks. You can mitigate those risks by looking for and obtaining short-term or contract work. Often, short-term or contract work for professionals who have a career history is not difficult to find. It might not be work that you're interested in for the long term, but this is a win-win situation because the employer, for whatever reason, needs someone to fill a role for a short interim period, and there you are, you're a contractor, you are willing and able to fulfill a role for a short and interim period. The employer gets what they need. They get the interim fill, and then also you get what you need. You have a means to support yourself and a means to support that relocation to the new city while you're looking for full-time work. This is an effective strategy, and as I said, it does have its drawbacks, but I speak to professionals who have used this strategy to manage their relocations with success. Of course, a third option is to move and then start looking for full-time work, permanent work, work that you will know that you will enjoy. This is, of course, only an option if you know that you can support yourself during the search. If you are not sure that you can support yourself during the search, I would urge you not to take this option. I would urge you to either take the option for contract or short-term work, or stay where you are and do your best to conduct a search from where you are. So there it is. There's my Q&A on should you move and then get a job, or should you get the job and then move? I hope this video was useful to you. I hope you learned something. I hope you had a little bit of fun, and I look forward to seeing you in another video. Don't forget, you're more ready than you think you are. Hit subscribe, check out these other videos, and let's connect. I look forward to being in touch.